Hello everyone and welcome to another unboxing. Today I have a really nice little camera which a lot of you have seen on the internet. It's called the Sony Digital ZV1 and it's supposed to be a really good camera for vlogging, and I'm really excited to sort of unbox this today. I was in two minds whether to get this or whether to get the Canon Mark III. So they're very similar in nature, but you know, this model is at least a year newer than the Canon one, and while the Canon one felt a lot better in my hands, it's always better to pay for the latest tech, so that you're getting the best algorithms when it comes to image processing. So having said that, the camera itself's got quite a few features. It's actually got 4K recording, it's got a built-in Wi-Fi, it's got a Carl Zeiss lens, it's got the SDXC card intake, it's got HDMI out, Dolby Audio, Bluetooth, and also from a lens perspective 24-70 f1.8 to 2.8, which is really good. 20.1 megapixels, face detection, real-time eye autofocus, face appeal, bokeh switch, clear voice recording, and a microphone jack. So that's pretty good. It does have a few accessories which you can get. You can get like a external mic, but I don't plan to get one of this because I've got the Rode mic, and you can pick up a few of these different selfie remote controls as well. And of course you've got some optional accessories to get as well if you do. Now the camera by itself has got a ISA Best Product Award, which is good. This is the black version. So without any further ado, let's get into unboxing this. It's a very simple box by itself. The shop was kind enough to give me some memory cards. I actually got two of them. They gave me this with the camera, and there's another one which has already been put inside the camera. And we've got the usual paper stuff which we all know we hardly read. And as you open the box, you can see that it's fairly simple. It's got the wind sheet for the mic, micro USB to USB cable, and as far as the camera goes, that's there. And then here there should be the battery. Right, so fairly simple. Nothing overly fancy about it. What is missing, and I notice a lot of electronics manufacturers are doing this, they're all going cheap. They should have really given an external battery charger for this, right? They've just given this, and they expect you to just charge it with whatever charging cables you have. So they're a bit disappointed in that, Sony, and I would have thought you'd have given me a USB C kind of a charger. Really disappointed that this day and age you're still sort of giving people micro SD kind of chargers. I don't really like that. That's not very good of you. The Canon PowerShot G-Shot, actually I was using a USB 3, I think it was a connector. So if we now open this up, a very flat matte looking camera, and it feels good in the hand. It does also feel like the cheaper version of you know, their Mark 7, or I don't know what mark it is. They've got their own series. Sony's got their own series of compact cameras, which are probably double the price, but you know, it is what it is, and this is supposed to be really good from a vlogging perspective. So that was one of the reasons I wanted to get it. Not so much because I vlog that much, but I like the idea of vlogging. But I don't think I, you know, have a lot of aspirations to do that on a regular basis. Maybe more unboxings rather than anything else. But it's also good to have a, you know, a nice portable camera with you when you're out. All my other cameras are more like digital SLRs, and they are quite a bit bulky. So yeah, so over here you can see we've got the HDMI out, we've got the charging point, and we've got the mic. And then at the top we've got a few different buttons, and this is what gives you the bokeh effect, I believe, if you press this. This is a hot shoe, which you can put in other things as well. So you can put in an external mic if you want, or you can just put in this little thing over here to give it some wind cover, right? Now, the part which is really good is actually the camera's viewer, right? So this is that swivel, which is what people want, and that goes up 360 degrees, and this is really what it's all about, right? It's a shame that this screen isn't actually a touch screen, but I can live with that. I mean, it's not that you are going to use it all the time, but it is human nature to, you know, press. I think you can use touch just really for focusing. So as you can see, the focusing is pretty quick, but yeah, a lot more to do, a lot more to learn and play on this one. So that is sweet. So once you open it up, the lens comes out, you close it, the lens goes back in. I like the fact that you can actually protect this back, and it is not fully exposed like that. So when you tuck it away, you can have the confidence of just closing it. So that is the camera. And before we move on, yeah, I mean, it looks kind of cool. Everything I have is really matte black kind of thing is what I go for. So that is the first bit. Now the second bit is the stand. So yeah, I figured I might as well just get the stand with Bluetooth, just so that, you know, you get the complete experience of what the camera was designed for. So it comes with a little simple case. Okay, microfiber-ish kind of material, kind of a case, which is good. And then inside all of this bubble wrap is the actual controller and stand. So it's got a tripod, obviously that goes without saying. Tripod, control in the front. Yeah, tripod and control in the front, like I was saying, and then this is where you put in your battery to control, to charge it up. If you press the button here, this gives you the ability to move up and down, or swivel. I think it's probably to go up and down. Yeah, it goes up and down if you press this, and if you press this, you can go. See, there's a button here. If you press this button, you can move it, right? So let's put this up. So essentially, lock it in, use the wheel at the bottom to thread into the actual device. Okay, so that's fairly solid. And now if we switch it open, you're good to go. So if we switch it on, I guess now. Yeah. And as you can see, I can control the zoom from here. If I want to take a photo, I can do that as well. So yeah, take a photo. If you want to record a movie, just press record and it starts recording the movie, right? So helpful that you actually have this kind of a functionality built in. So yes, now if we were to put this back down, that in effect so stand down, press the button, bring it up, yep, and if I wanted to swivel and swivel, and if I wanted to sort of do a selfie kind of thing, I can sort of open the viewer up and I can get myself in there. So this is really good. Now I can also turn it around, right? So because I can turn it around, I can just press on the button, swivel the whole thing and lock that in. Alternatively, I can also move it around a bit more and lock myself in. So this is like a selfie mode with the controls right over here, right? So selfie mode with the controls here. So exciting. And you can now sort of see the benefit of actually having this stand with you. So apart from that, that isn't really anything more to show for today. I did get a few batteries as well. So a couple extra batteries, extra card which has been loaded into the camera, and a cheap camera case. Not that I have any immediate need for it, but we can just have a look at what that looks like as well. So yes, a camera case, kind of really small, but I guess when you're traveling or just moving things around in your bag, it's always probably safer to just keep it all together. So can't complain. So thank you for watching. I will try and take a few videos off this camera and then share that with everyone in the next vlog. Thank you. Have a great day.